Ah, the winter. Isn't it so beautiful? So peaceful?
No, it's not. It sucks. It sucks a lot. Fuck.
How the hell are ya, you fucking elbows? Galactic Criminal here. Today we have ourselves a Swedish progressive metalcore band whom apparently I have been sleeping on for way too fucking long. Last year, them having come out with a bunch of music videos alongside a brand new fucking album. I mean, this motherfucker's going off and on in like a paragraph as to why he loves this band and why I should check them out. I mean, even going so far as to say that he believes that they are more revolutionary to the metalcore scene than even Architects. So I went to their disgrace book, and Eddie Berg, vocalist, had this to say about the new album. The new IMMINENCE album is called Turn the Light On, which encourages shedding light on the darkness we carry within. The lyrical theme of the record is inner conflict, self-doubt, depression, and self-destruction. Music has always been, and now more than ever, an outlet and way for me to cope with these emotions. This is my testimony to my ill mental health. It is the most soul-bearing, personal, and important piece of work we have ever made as a band. Heavy. So, yeah, I guess you could say I got my expectations set pretty high. So here's to hoping this thing doesn't let me down. IMMINENCE. Paralyzed. For 1, 2. I I got caught sleeping. Fuck me. I mean, I don't think you really understand right now. Okay, I mean, one track has me sold. One fucking track has me sold on this fucking band. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. In my fucking opinion. I mean, I know there's people out there that aren't a big fan of that style of metalcore, that like, the catchier choruses and stuff like that. I hear people talk about that all the time on stuff that I said that I've liked before. This is just like, it's right there for me, man. I mean, it almost like harkens back to, I hate to say it, but it kind of harkens back to like a Linkin Park kind of feel for me, man. So I do really appreciate those hook choruses, dude, and especially when they're done really, really well, the melody just sits with you. I mean, the chorus is going through my head right now is how fucking cool that the melody to that thing was, and the lyrics to it, dude. The cleans were fine. The cleans were absolutely perfect in this motherfucker, man. I've said before that bands like Architects and some others are really, really good at creating a melody and like having like a less harsh or a clean section kind of like blended in within the song, and it feels like it's supposed to be there, and not just like it's been forced into the motherfucker. You know, some other bands just when the clean hits, it's like, what is this? That's a different song. It doesn't make any sense to even be here. And I mean, this song was almost half cleans, dude. I'm telling you, I loved that. That was so good and just engrossing, dude. So well-rounded and full-sounding, dude. And the fucking like the layered vocal moments, dude, on his screen. There were some times where it made it sound like it was deeper than it actually was. I'm not necessarily sure, just with this one track alone and like the entire range of this vocalist's scream, if he does get those really nasty lows. But there were those moments where there was just like a layered vocal accent on it, dude, just like brought that much more emotion and passion from the motherfucker, dude. And like the video is phenomenal, dude. Just like the depressive colors and stuff, and just like what they had said before in their Disgrace book about like just like the self-destructive behavior and like depression and everything. I was feeling that. I was feeling that in this track. Just like the desperation, the cry out. Just, man, what a well-crafted fucking track, dude. There was like really cool, like intricate like guitar riffs and that going on within like the chorus and melody and shit. That wasn't like really pulled forward. It was kind of set back a little bit, which will be interesting to hear on an album that I'm 100% getting. I'm sold on this motherfucker just from this track. I'm definitely gonna get the album, even just for this track alone. I mean, there's like fucking 5 other music videos that I believe are all from the same album. I mean, if they're anywhere near as good as this one or better, I couldn't even imagine. That was incredible. That was incredible. That was like one of the first times that I've read one of these, like, the paragraph, you gotta check out these fucking band type moments where it actually turned out that the fucking band was incredible. I mean, aside from like, maybe like, fucking, why can't I remember their goddamn name? Shadow of Intent. So many motherfuckers way back when were giving me paragraph long fucking descriptions as to why I should check out Shadow of Intent, and I was just kind of willy-nilly going through comics, just kind of skipping past it, and then I finally got around to checking them out, and they were awesome. And it's just like, it's another time where I fucking slept on the motherfuckers. It happened again. But actually, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen the name of this band in the comments before, which is the shame. I am seeing here that a handful of other reactors checked this shit out last year when it actually was released. So I am late to the party on this, but I cannot get over how cool I thought that was. And I mean, you might not have thought that I would like something like this based on what it seems my taste is, you know, with like a lot of the deathcore being the more so the predominant music I've been reacting to and listening to. But again, fucking bands like this, like Architects, are just fucking bread and butter to me, man, because it brings back like nostalgia of a lot of old bands, like maybe like new metal style of choruses and shit like that I used to love, you know, and then like bring in like the hardcore and metalcore, maybe even like the deathcore elements that I've come to love now. Just brings that shit all together, dude. That was, yeah, That was really, 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 really well done. So hey, if you hadn't heard this before, what did you think of it? If you had, and you have the album, is it great? Is it fantastic? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for this video so you can go and watch it for yourself. Full screen for audio and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.